Hello guys, it's Tinku here. Welcome to this tutorial. Today I want to show you how you can reduce the number of pages. Let's say you've gone to a cyber cafe or you want to print some documents, but you don't have enough cash or you simply don't want to carry a lot of papers in your hand. So I'm going to show you how you can reduce the characters in your document, or how you can reduce the number of pages in a document so that you can spend less in a cyber cafe or in a printing shop. So let's go straight and use this document here. Alright, we have a document here with characters in it. So you can see, if you look at this document, currently we have 5 pages, but you want to minimize, to cut the costs, the printing costs, as much as possible. So in Kenya, printing in most of cyber cafes, it's let's say 5 shillings to 10 shillings. So let's say you want to spend like 30 shillings or 40 shillings. So I'm going to show you some of the techniques that you can use to reduce the fonts and even make your documents small as possible, because sometimes you don't want to carry 5 pages. It's something that you can maybe do 3 pages. And I'm sorry for people who are running cyber cafe business, but I'm just sharing this knowledge so that I'm sharing this knowledge so that it can help someone to do 1, 2, 3. So we have this document here. Let's focus on the content. We have this document here, and now we have 5 pages, 940 words. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the menu tab. Once you open Microsoft Office Word, this window will open up, and then you'll have some tabs here. So I'm going to click on the layout tab, and then I'll click on the margin button. Here I'm going to choose the default. You can see it is Office 2003 default, but now, simply because we want to reduce the number of pages, I'll click on narrow. So I'll choose narrow and then click on it. So the first thing that I've done after clicking on narrow, you will see page number 5 has disappeared. It's no longer there. So if you are to pay 50 shillings in a cyber cafe, you are going to pay 40 shillings. But still, we can reduce it as much as possible. We can squeeze the text. But again, remember, when you are squeezing the text, it doesn't mean that they are not going to be visible. They will be visible, because the standard font size is 12. That is, anybody can read font 12. I like Times New Roman, or sometimes I can use Mayandra. Those are my favorite fonts, Mayandra GD. So we have this one, Mayandra GD. The font size is 12. Remember, we have removed the page number 5 by just going to layout, margins, and then we chose our margin to be narrow. So again, another thing that you can do, we can reduce the spaces. This one we can do manually, you can reduce the spaces. I can do that one. Or maybe if I wanted my document to remain the same with those spaces that I found in there, I'll select all of them, the whole content in this document. And if you want to select the whole content in this document, you can either procedure number 1, to select the whole content in a document, you place your mouse pointer at the beginning of the first line of your document, or of your characters, then press and hold down the left mouse button, and then drag or move over your texts, and it will select everything on this document. And remember, so you can see here, we have page 4 and it is blank. So we can again remove this one. Before I select it, so I can click here, and then my backspace, I press the backspace key on my keyboard. And now page 4 has also disappeared and we have remained with 3 pages. So if you are to pay 40 shillings, again, you are going to pay 30 shillings because right now you have 3 pages, but still we have 940 words. Remember when we opened the document, it was 5 pages. Yeah, it was 5 pages, and the words were still 940 words. But with the techniques that we have done, or the skills we have used, we are now having 3 pages, 940 words. You are not losing anything. You know, you have reduced the number of pages, but your characters, your words remains the same. You've not lost anything. So here, you can see we now have 3 pages. So we have reduced the cost by 20 shillings, or even if it was 5 shilling, it is 40 shilling. It is 5 shilling. We've reduced the cost of printing by 20 shillings. So now I was talking about selecting a document, because you cannot make any changes on these characters without selecting them. So I showed you the procedure. Number 1 was to place your mouse pointer at the beginning of the first line of your characters. Press and hold down your left mouse button, then move over the characters. It will select everything. That is procedure number 1, though that is not the lesson for today. Then procedure number 2, you can press Control and hold down. Press the Control key on your keyboard and hold down, and character A on your keyboard, and then it will select everything at once. Then once you've selected the characters in your document, right click. When I say right click, I simply mean press the right mouse button once, and then when the contextual menu appears, you can go to paragraph, and then you click paragraph, and then go to line spacing, and then press the down arrow, then choose single, and here is your preview. It will show you how your document will look like after you've pressed OK on this contextual menu. So I can again click on don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. So if I click here, you will see you can have a look at the preview window so that you can see how your final document will look like. Once you're done, if I uncheck this checkbox, you see you can observe what's happening on the preview window. So let's check this this box and press OK. So again, you will see that we have reduced the size, but I think now 3 pages is the maximum number of pages for this document. But if this is okay with you, you can print it that way, or you can do and leave it the way it was. Yes, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. That is how you can reduce the cost of printing, just in case you had several pages and you wanted to reduce the cost of printing. That is the technique that you use anytime you go to cyber cafe, or you want to save on your papers, you have a printer in your house. That is what you are going to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can like this video if you like it, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and that's it. Let's meet in our next tutorial. Thank you.